Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we have got to talk about the fact that Trisha Paytas just shaded the absolute F out of Gabbie Hanna. I can't believe this. I mean, Trisha said that they were going to be staying out of drama after everything that happened with Ethan and Hila and Moses and all the constant back and forth and Trisha having that breakdown, all of the stuff that happened on Twitter. Trisha literally said they were going to not be in drama. They weren't going to talk about people anymore.
No, I made the effort and the announcement and just the choice for myself to stop talking about people, period, including H3, including anyone. Like, it's just, I don't want it.
But, well, here we are. We've got Trisha Paytas shading Gabbie Hanna, calling Gabby garbanzo bean and pretending to be her. This is crazy. Let's get into everything right now. So if you guys have been paying attention to Trisha's third channel recently, Trisha has completely revamped the Dish with Trish channel to be this channel that Trisha posts Trish Talks on. And these Trish Talks are supposed to be educational, that's what she hashtags them, videos where they are telling a story, they're doing a skit and teaching people a lesson at the end of the video. Trisha has recently caught some backlash for this particular video series in the recent weeks because one of the more recent videos was Trisha giving the message of be nice to everyone because you never know who's gonna be rich. And people in the comments were kind of like, hey, that's kind of messed up because you should be preaching be nice to everyone, period, not be nice to everyone just in case they could possibly maybe be my sugar daddy one day, and if I was mean to them I would ruin my chances and mess it all up and probably not have money. So the messaging was super off there and people felt like some of the jokes that Trisha was making in that were not okay and the whole thing was just off. So already a really hot start with these skits, right? Yeah. The more recent episode of Trish Talks was Trisha pretending to be Gabbie Hanna, calling themselves garbanzo bean and doing all of Gabby's gestures. I mean, we are talking about Gabby with this joint in her hand, Gabby smoking. We're talking about the way that she positions her feet in videos sometimes. Like, Trisha really had this down to a T of how they were going to be in this video mocking Gabbie Hanna and everything about her. So I can just imagine how upset Gabby is after hearing and seeing this. There's a lot of stuff to unpack here. There's a lot of stuff that Trisha brings up because they have a long history of not liking each other and they have a long history of talking about each other on the internet. There's a lot to address with Trisha pretending to be Gabby. The basic theme of this video was smoking is bad, don't smoke. That was literally the theme. People knew exactly who they were pretending to be without even having to hear the name Gabbie Hanna. Especially with the dialogue of this video, I mean, the script was just wow, what writing there. The first sort of part of this skit is Trisha talking to Moses, who is playing the part of Jason Nash. I mean, there was just no one else that could be because the whole first part of this video is Trisha pretending to be Gabby, calling themselves garbanzo bean, smoking and being like, so I heard you're hanging out with that new girl, that T-Rex girl, and you know, she's got a couple of diseases and one's incurable and I heard about that and you should just be careful. You should maybe ask her about, you know, what's going on with her health-wise. We all know this is in reference to the fact that Gabbie Hanna told Jason that Trisha had the herp. Trisha will never let that go. And here Trisha is reenacting this scene. This is just so crazy. It's so weird. And this is definitely not staying out of drama. That is for sure. Now, the next thing that Trisha brings up to make fun of Gabby is talk about the fact that the internet is gaslighting her. Gabby in the last year has been saying that their channel is shadow banned and saying that the internet has been gaslighting gaslighting them because people are just like, well, maybe you're just irrelevant. People don't watch your videos anymore. That's why views are low, not because you're shadow banned or anything like that. And Gabby has been saying, like, I have all this proof. I have these receipts. Like, I'm handling the situation. Like, you know, YouTube is saying that I am shadow banned, all of this stuff. So Trisha's deciding to make fun of this whole thing, and in this skit is talking to Moses, who's playing Robbie, who is Jason Nash. And Trisha, playing Gabby, is like, the internet is gaslighting me. And the response to that from Moses is literally like, yeah, like, you know, people are always commenting the haters are crazy. And Trisha, playing Gabby, is like, no, like the servers, the modems, the data, the app, social media, like itself, they are gaslighting me, not people, but like the servers and stuff. I mean, oh my God, just couldn't be any more clear talking about Gabby.
Internet loves to gaslight me.
I know, there's so many haters there.
No, like the actual internet, like the servers, modems, data, apps, social media, like the programming is gaslighting me through the screens.
What? I had no idea that's even possible.
In the next kind of segment that they're doing, they're still playing the same characters, and Trisha is sitting like this and is pretending to be Gabby still. And I mean, this just really confirmed that Trisha was pretending to be Gabby, like the way that they're sitting, which I've never even really picked up on the way that Gabby sits in their podcasts or their videos or anything like that. But Trisha surely studied up for this role, that is for sure, and brings up the fact that the two of them can never agree on whether or not they were friends. Gabby's always like, Trisha and I were friends, we were close, and Trisha's always like, no, you're delusional, like we were never friends, I didn't talk to you, I didn't like you, nothing. Like, you invited yourself to my birthday, like it was weird, and I'm uncomfortable with this whole thing. So in this, Trisha's like, oh yeah, we used to be best friends, and then she became weirdly obsessed with me, basically poking fun at the confusion of whether they're friends or not friends.
Oh yeah, like we used to be best friends, and then she became like weirdly obsessed with me.
What? I thought you weren't friends. Like, that was the whole reason you came to me about those rumors and stuff. Don't you remember?
And Trisha brings up the fact that, you know, Gabby did tell Jason that Trisha had the herp. And if Trisha and Gabby were so close, like, why didn't you just go to me about, you know, what you heard about me? Trisha's kind of poking fun at that in this particular situation. It's a mess. This is a freaking mess, because clearly in Trisha's mind, Trisha is saying, hey, Gabby, you're saying we were friends. Why didn't you, when you heard this rumor about me from one of my friends, Shane freaking Dawson, did you not come to me and say, hey, Trisha, like, Shane said this about you. Like, is that true? Like, that's crazy. But obviously that's not how it happened. It didn't go down like that at all. And so we have this video. We have this shade. And I mean, the rest of this video just kind of plays out as Trisha pretending to, like, you know, hold this cigarette the same way that Gabby holds all her joints, and is constantly like smoking as an aesthetic, and then is like at the gas station trying to pump gas while lighting a cigarette. This literally leads to Trisha lighting on fire, because you can't spark up and pump gas at the same time. And then there's this explosion and it's crazy. I mean, the graphics were really funny, but I mean, come on, Trisha, what is this?
I deserve you. Wait, I should go live before I light up and show them what I'm all about. Hey guys, what's up?
Oh my God, this is so messy. It's a big old mess. Definitely not Trisha staying out of drama whatsoever. I think the highlight of this video were like the mouth noises that Trisha was doing in the beginning, trying to mock Gabby. I don't know what those were. Like, is that something that Gabby does? Like, the mouth noises, I've never noticed, but interesting touch, Trisha. Interesting touch. I mean, Trisha clearly studied the role very closely, but I definitely want to know what you guys think about Trisha doing this whole skit, throwing shade at Gabby despite saying that they were never going to be in drama ever again, or they weren't going to cause drama or talk about other people. And also, do you guys think that Gabby is going to have something to say about this? Because, I mean, we all know that Gabby gets really worked up when people are talking about her or things happen drama-wise, especially Trisha. But do you guys think that she's going to comment on this video? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.